Hi, loves. Medium Michaela Martin, back on this August 29th, 2024. We hope all is well with all of you, loves, and the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we share with you and we send to you in as we are one, loves. There is no separation. We're back as the Ananda family. And today, loves, we're going to answer a question, or Yeshua is going to answer a question that came in from a lot of you brothers and sisters in the comments. And that is, Yeshua, Michaela, can you see your higher self? Is there any possible way that you can see your higher self without using meditation and prayer? And this answer is different for everybody. Okay, loves? But for me, yes, I can. Personally, yes, I can. Because my third eye is open. Or my all-knowing eye, all-seeing eye is open. This is why I'm able to see everyone in this family clearly and correctly, as if they were in physical form with me 24/7. Because it is not just Yeshua and his beloved wife Miriam with me, but Saint Germain and Mother Mary, just to name a few. Having said this, loves, being that we're already grounded as a family, we ask all of you to go follow our sister Kimberly Spiritual Growth Journeys channel and our sister Katrina channel at Red Mountain Shaman. We work together consistently, non-stop. Our energy is very similar. We are a part of this family, the Ananda family. We are of 9th and 12th density beings, myself included. And remember, as we often say at the family, take what resonates, loves, and leave the rest. Being that we're already grounded as a family, we're going to do a little bit of grounding and protecting for you, loves, and then we shall get started and let Sananda Yeshua do his thing. Okay, loves, so here we go. First, we ask you, Father, Mother, God, Adonai, to be present with your perfect divine sons and daughters within light and love only, allowing their hearts to be open to the teaching of our family once again. As we are one with you, Father, Mother, there is no separation. We also ask the firewall of protection to be within them and around them, for their highest, greatest good, as well as our family, as we do not consent to any tricksters or imposters or negative dark demonic energy beings. Any and all darkness, Father, Mother, must be dealt with by you, across all times, spaces, places, dimensions, and parallel universes. Times 500, in the name of Yeshua the Christ. And so it is. I now ask you, brothers like you, to place a multi-layer, multi-dimensional invisible shield of protection around our technology and brothers and sisters' technology from any darkness or infiltration. Next, we ask you, Brother Uriel, to be present to calm the background noise as much as possible, so that only brothers and sisters can hear the message of light and love of our family, with only the purest intention of light and love given. As I let go of my ego and bias to become a clear open channel for you, Sananda Yeshua, so you can do your thing of light and love. As I step out completely and let you step in and do your thing. And so it is. And remember, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want to share us with open-minded and open-hearted brothers and sisters, please feel free and do that. As we have talked about so many things and so many videos you may have missed, please feel free and go back and explore with an open mind and heart. And you may want to take notes. If you need to explore, please feel free and do that. And remember, we love you all. Once again, greetings unto you, beloved and holy, perfect children of light divine. For I am indeed your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known simply throughout your time and space of millennia as Sananda, Yeshua the Christ. I come not to teach you, but to abide with you in the space and place and sanctity of the one heart that is indeed shared by all beloved friends. I am indeed as you are. It is with great joy that we speak yet again through this, my beloved sister, the conduit of one Yeshua ben Yosef and one's Ananda family. We speak upon your glorious day on a topic that which one Yeshua has indeed covered throughout many, shall we say, videos, and throughout many of my teachers here on earth, dear one. And the question simply is, can you see your higher self, or the part of you that is God, the self of you that is God, that is not confined to the third density consciousness or planet? The part of you, dear ones, that is indeed all-knowing, your God, Goddess self. This can therefore be done through meditation and prayer, dear one, and allowing one's third eye, or all-knowing eye, the eye of God within you, to be open. And opening your beingness to only light and love, and aligning your chakras, and balancing your chakras, keeping only light and love within you. Your God, Goddess form that is known as your higher self has a name for your world of duality. But as when Yeshua has simply said, the names are only associated with your labels. All is indeed energy frequency of love. We will say unto you, dear one, it is only through your intention set forth first to merge with your higher self frequency. Does that make sense for you? Some of you, beloved brothers and sisters of light, are only merged with your higher self 10%, and others of you are merged with your higher self, we will say 65%. But as more beloved brothers and sisters awaken to the truth within them, your planet will indeed be shifting more in a higher vibration known as the fifth density consciousness, dear friends. Does that make sense for you? It is important, dear one, to understand and listen carefully. All indeed have a higher self that is not confined to your world of the third density. Your true higher self cannot all fit into a third density body, dear one. This is why we say off and on to you through this, my beloved sister, that only a fractal of your higher self can be merged with your vessel of the physical form, dear one. Because, in truth, precious ones, if your higher self was to merge with your physical form all the way, to use a word of your terminology, it would blow the circuit. And the energy would be too much for the body to handle. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? As more awaken to your crystalline body, or the body of light, we will say, that one is emerging to, and raising one's vibrational frequency through the power of prayer and meditation, you will be able to merge more rapidly with your higher self form, dear one. Your higher self form, or forms, in your divine feminine and masculine energies, dear one, are existing all over the planet, dear one. As you are in your third density body, your world of duality, we will say, your higher self form can go forth where it chooses to, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Your higher self, your true form, your God-Goddess form, knows no restrictions nor boundaries, dear one. You are free now. You are indeed unlimited now, dear one. For indeed, beloved friends, your higher self, or the God-Goddess self of you with the capital S, has not therefore been programmed by your world of illusion and separation of duality. That is the oneness of God, that is your true self with the capital S. Your true self, or your higher self, is of a higher vibration frequency, one with the Creator. Does that make sense for you, precious ones? Indeed, this is what many upon your planet have been asking one Yeshua. Can I see my higher self without meditation and or prayer? And this is why my beloved and I have agreed to do this video talking about this topic again, for those of you that are misunderstanding the teachings of one Yeshua. Because indeed, your higher self, or the God force within you, is always doing something, co-creating with that one comforter creator. While you are in a third density body, your higher self, or the majority of your higher self, is assisting this planet for those that are light workers and star seeds. Some of your higher selves are on ships in other dimensions. Some of you sit on the galactic councils. Some of you are stars on your other dimensions and planets, dear one. Does that make sense for you? This is what your soul has declared to experience and evolve forth from. Only a fractal, or a small, should we say, percentage of your higher self can be in your physical body of your world of duality without blowing your circuits, shall we say. Your consciousness is realigning with your higher self when you let go of the ego and raise the vibration and setting forth one's intentions forth, dear one. Does that make sense for you, beloved friends? For many of you think that your higher self is a certain being with a certain identity because of your program of duality. But all beings are of vibration, of either love or fear. And those vibrational patterns need no labels. Does that make sense for you, dear one? All beings come from the space and place of light and love, dear friends. But only in your divine free will does one choose to say, lean toward the darkness. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? So in truth, your higher self, the part of you that is God, the Father, Mother, Abun, consciousness, in the feminine and masculine forms, is always a part of you. And you are a part of that one. Some of you can therefore see your higher selves in meditation and or prayer, dear one. In the question that was presented to one Yeshua by some of you in the comments was, is it possible for me to see my higher self without meditation and prayer? As I've heard, Archangel Uriel is part of DJT. And this is indeed true, dear one. Our beloved brother Archangel Uriel is a fractal of DJT. But only a fractal of your beingness, your God-Goddess self, can be in the physical body, dear one. While the other percentage of your higher self goes freely about your planets and environment to do what it chooses to do, helping with humanity if it chooses, dear one. You are not bound by the physical body. It is only your perception of duality that makes one proceed so, dear one. Does that make sense for you? One Yeshua has indeed spoken upon this topic many times in your social media and dictated it to my beloved Kimberly in her book Ascension 101. That one Yeshua dictated to her, talking about the ascension, talking about every question that humanity has asked one Yeshua. So we encourage you and invite you, beloved friends, beloved brothers and sisters of earth, to read that book that one Yeshua dictated to our beloved Kimberly with an open mind and heart. As the truth need not be repeated, dear one. Listen. Be quick to listen and slow to speak, dear one. Your higher self sometimes can choose to be right beside you and go freely when it is designed to, dear one. You are not defined by the vehicle of the body, but only man's perception of duality. when your soul transcends from your world of duality and of your third density body, you transition back to your higher self form, therefore integrating with your light body form. Because indeed, beloved friends, you are light. Light is love. And you are that which is perfect love always, dear friends. Does that make sense for you? Many upon your planet have indeed questioned how to ascend, or how to get better, or what does one need to do? Because now everyone is in, should we say, to use a word of your terminology, panic mode. Yet again. As when Yeshua has simply said, dear one need not be in fear, but only abide in light and love. And do your own homework through the power of meditation and prayer, dear one. Meditation is not for relaxation only. It is for the communion of the one source that is God within you. For when one is still, that still small voice within you, the God force within you, becomes louder, dear one. Does that make sense for you, precious souls of earth? When you are still within the body, mind, and spirit, and quiet, allowing that love to flow freely through you and from you, without any judgment, nor restriction, nor limitation, and allowing whatever the Father, Mother, God, Creator chooses to speak forth onto you, to declare to you, will be given. But many upon your planet are losing their connection to the Father, Mother, Creator, dear one. Because indeed, many of you, beloveds, have asked one Yeshua and one Sister Michaela, how do I meditate? How do I pray? What do I do? Is there certain steps to take? To which we say to you, dear one, it is about your intention, desires, allowances, and acceptances, dear friend. And about the oneness that is. You can also therefore go to our beloved Kimberly's website, because she is a certified expert in meditation and prayer, dear one, of the way of the heart of one Yeshua. And you can also use the meditations that we have provided as our Ananda family for you in the playlist provided by me, one Yeshua. Does that make sense for you? So there are indeed endless options to aligning with your higher self and integrating more to your crystalline body, therefore shall we say. This is why many upon your planet are experiencing pain, discomfort, anxiety, stress, worry, fear, stomach upset, dizziness. Everything in the third density body is being off-thrown, dear one, because your third density body is transforming into the crystalline body, which one Yeshua has indeed covered in many videos. Does that make sense for you, dear one? It is indeed true that one can therefore see one's higher self in your meditation and your prayer. When you ask your higher self to come sit with you, to be present with you. You do not necessarily have to say the name of your higher self. You can say the higher self of, and then say your name, and it will come to you. Many upon your planet think your higher self name and your world of duality name of the physical sense is the same. Only a very small percentage does this happen to you, dear one. Many of you, beloved brothers and sisters, have a different higher self name than the name you identify with in your third density body. But names do not matter. What you declare and decree becomes so, dear one. You cannot therefore seek your higher self without doing the integral homework within, dear one. And letting go of the ego and letting go of the fear and opening up the heart and declaring with the purest intention what you declare and decree, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Your higher self, the God force, Goddess force within you is your own personal God, dear one. The God that knows and does all things through you, that is not confined to the third density body. All is indeed energy, and the energy is love. And many upon your planet have forgotten how to connect with the Holy Spirit Comforter within you, because you are relying on others to do it for you, dear one, such as one Yeshua and one's family, to be the middleman, shall we say. And this is what you would term the easy way out. There is no more pacifying. There is no more easy way out, dear one. You must, should we say, jump through the hurdles in your world of terminology to get to the finish line, dear one, and where one needs to be. The higher self of you, or the Goddess force within you, knows and does all things. For indeed ye are God, are ye not, dear one? Does that make sense for you? Indeed, it is time for you, as a collective being, a co-creator with that one, light and love, to focus not only on your energy, shall we say, and your thoughts, words, and deeds, but not about whether you can see your higher self in the physical sense, but in truth, what you can do to raise one's vibration of consciousness as well as the collective for others, dear one. Be of service to others if you so choose, dear one. It is not about your, I want to see my higher self, Yeshua, without meditation and or prayer. That is an excuse to not go within, go within, go within. This is why in your holy scriptures, it often tells one that when Yeshua indeed went away from your group, known as apostles and disciples, to be by oneself, to engage with your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, and the Father, Mother, God within me, the Comforter Creator that is also within you, to have a holy communion with that one, to be still and listen to the voice of that light and love that is God within me as it is within you. The power of meditation and or prayer is key at this point, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Some of you beloveds are saying, yeah, but Yeshua, it's hard for me to focus. It's hard for me to meditate. It's hard for me to get to where I need to be, and if I don't do that, I'm going to be not ascending. In a panic mode, to which we say, be at peace, dear one. If you are meant to ascend, you will find a way to take 5 minutes a day out of your busy life that you yourself have chosen to embark upon as the arisen Christ that what you are. And not just say the words, I am the arisen Christ. What a gift that is. But to simply mean it with your whole beingness and be still and let that love and light flow through you freely. And listen to the words of love from the Comforter Creator within you. 5 minutes a day, beloveds. There is no excuse why you cannot take, should we say, a measly 5 minutes a day out of your life to do the work that is needed to be done to help in the ascension process of oneself and or others. For what you do to yourself, you do to others, dear friends. Does that make sense for you? Indeed, I am your beloved brother and friend and equal, the one you've known simply throughout your time and space as Sananda, Yeshua the Christ. I come not to teach you, but to love, honor, and serve in all that which you are, to serve as an infinite reminder of the truth within you, precious friends. I am indeed the bringer of truth, the bringer of peace, as I am indeed the Prince of Peace, dear ones. I am indeed as you are. I am the one who sits on the mercy seat at the right hand of God. I am indeed love, as are you. And with my sword of truth, I come to bind all evil and liberate the pure in heart. And so it is, beloved friends. And so indeed it is.